All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, my Vechain family. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be discussing everything Vechain, what is happening right now with the price, and of course, what is yet to come. You know, the question that everyone has. So let's waste no more time and talk about Vechain. So November 12th, and the price of Vechain is currently sitting at 2.23 cents. Market cap $1.62 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $41.6 million. So now you guys might be saying, Crypto ZX, why is Vechain not pumping? You know, we're getting really tired of Vechain pretty much staying stagnant. It has done nothing. And guess what? The reason as to why I've just said this is because the comments that are coming in over the past few days on the Vechain videos. So we're going to be discussing that, but as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So now let's take a further look at Vechain. What really is happening? Why is Vechain not breaking out? Why is Vechain not doing anything, as some people claim? So, you know what? Let's just go at the beginning of the month, which was not even 2 weeks ago. So November 1st. Okay, so now let's just say on Halloween, you went and decided to accumulate some more Vechain. You picked up some Vechain and you saw the price go up 26.9%. So anyone that's saying Vechain is not moving, that's just the perfect example that it is. And like every single asset in the cryptocurrency market, October 18th, if you picked up some on October 18th, some Vechain at this 1.6 cents mark, guess what? You saw the price of Vechain go up almost 50%. So guys, you know, we need to really understand that entire market is moving right now. And of course, I know before you come and say it, I will just come and assure you that I understand that, you know, the entire market is pumping, and of course that is the reason as to why we're seeing Vechain breaking out as well. But what people don't understand is what Vechain is doing behind the scenes as a project. Forget about the price for once. Let's actually forget about the price. You know, we're not seeing Vechain seeing a yearly high as of now, but one thing that's literally right in front of our eyes is the charts. And what you don't really understand is the fact, the way this project is holding over the past few days, especially once we broke out and, you know, touched this 2.3 cents mark. We pretty much, let me bring out the hourly time frame to really show you guys what's going on. So Vechain has been accumulating on the sideways momentum really well, and this is where you distinguish a weak project and, you know, a strong momentum for a project. And, you know, when you see a project hit highs and starts accumulating like this, that indicates, you know, there is huge momentum on its side. Yes, we're not seeing those explosive moves right now, but, you know, when you start questioning yourself, you know, is this really it? Is this really that? You never know. If you end up selling, the price could pump up. These are some risk factors, but of course, if you have other assets in your portfolio, then you don't really worry. And this is why, going back to what I've said in each and every single video of mine, you know, if you're literally bashing a project just because that's the only project you have in your portfolio and it's not keeping up with the entire market, you know, you're looking at the likes of Solana pumping like crazy, you see Polygon pumping, you seeing Bitcoin pumping, and then you look at your portfolio and just one asset that you're holding that's not, you know, keeping up with the pace of these assets that you're looking at, and then you come up with a comparison that, oh, you know what, Vechain is not doing that, then guess what? Guess who's at fault? It's yourself, no one else. Because you know, want to be diversifying. Let's say now you had some Solana in your portfolio, you had some Vechain in your portfolio, you had some Caspa, all these other asset class. Let's say some of the other performed well more than Vechain. Guess what? Then your portfolio keeps a balance and your, you know, portfolio continues to rise. But now let's say you're just in one asset that's not keeping up with the gains. Then guess what? You might go a few months without seeing a massive rally, and then you could be kicking yourself for the potential losses of profits that you've made. But now, getting to my main point, Vechain is holding really, really strong. Some of these projects that have already pumped might be staying stagnant when Vechain breaks out. And right now, you don't understand where we're sitting at for the price. The amount of resistance that is in the way is insane, and that is what people don't understand. Look at this resistance. This dates back to all the way to June 16th. We have insane amount of resistance for Vechain, and it's not just gonna break out like thin air. We're gonna see some corrections. We're gonna see some rejections. And speaking about rejections, look how many rejections we've seen. 1, 2, 3, 4 different rejections. One was on the 8th, one was on the 9th, 10, and even yesterday we saw the price of Vechain hitting 2.3 cents. It's wanting to break out. The more it retests this resistance, the better it's going to be. And once it clears this resistance, we will see most likely a 2.7 cents Vechain. And guess what? That's where more eyes will come on the project. Right now, a lot of people are sleeping on what Vechain really is doing. It's one of the very few projects in the crypto space that actually has a working product. Last bull cycle, I've said this countless of times, the main problem with Vechain was a lack of marketing. But this time around, marketing is top notch. And I think when more people really start understanding what Vechain really does, more FOMO will come in. Look at Solana, for example. Look at Solana, for example. When Solana saw that massive increase, let's go take a look at that. Here is Solana right here. So let's go on the monthly time frame. So just October 18th, it was $24. And I did a poll on my channel. If someone told us about 2 months back, that Solana is going to be trading above $65, would you have believed it? Everyone said no. And this time around, everyone was extremely bearish on Sol. The uncertainty levels were extremely high. But as soon as the price pumped up like crazy, everyone all of a sudden is the biggest Solana bull on the market. And I think something similar is about to happen with Vechain once we see a breakout and once we see yearly highs. We have not seen yearly highs as of now. In order for us to see a yearly high, we will need to see the price break into this resistance. And speaking about this resistance, we know the significance of that. We've tried literally since this consolidation phase started, to try the price to break out of this, but every single time it was a rejection. So these are some factors people tend to ignore, but this is not something that you should be ignoring. And I think in the next month or so, we will see Vechain making moves, especially the way it's holding right here. This is the biggest indication that it wants to break out more towards the upside. So this is where your patience is being tested as of now. Let me know down below what you guys think. And of course, my Vechain family, thank you to each and every one of you guys for absolutely killing with the support from day one. Love you all. Continue supporting, and I will continue bringing these updates for you guys. Shout out to my boy Patrick, day one supporter. Love you, and see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace.